Hi everyone, my name is Erika DeBrouwer and I am the tree fruit specialist for OMAFRA, the Ontario Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs. I am originally from a peach farm where I found my passion for horticulture, which actually led me to earning my bachelor's degree at the University of Guelph in 2017, and then I completed my master's degree in 2020 also at the University of Guelph. I am going to cover how to grow a quality apple and the importance of understanding the physiology of an apple tree in order to make that happen. So having said that, we are literally going to start from the ground up. We're going to go to the roots. So a little fun fact about apples or any commercial fruit tree crop is that the roots are actually different than the cultivar or the variety on top. So this is known as the rootstock on the bottom portion here, and up top is actually the scion, cultivar, or variety. So why would growers have a separate rootstock and a different variety on the top? Well, there's lots of reasons why. So rootstocks are known to have dwarfing capacities. So imagine trying to harvest apples from a large oak tree. So a lot of wild apple trees, they may not get as large as an oak tree, but they actually are pretty large and difficult to manage, making it difficult to harvest. So that's one reason, dwarfing. Another reason is disease resistance. So there's lots of different diseases found within the soil, and an added benefit to certain types of rootstock is the disease resistance. Another dynamic as well, especially being in Canada, is cold hardiness. So cold hardiness of a lot of varieties rely on the rootstock. So why is this all important? Well, one factor can affect another, especially in a perennial crop, but also the way that we grow trees today has changed dramatically to how they were previously grown in the past. Let me show you. So these are what current apple orchards look like today. This is a concept that has been used in grape production for a very long time. This is a vertical trellis, and you can see here that the trees are very close together, making a fruiting wall, and this changes how apples are produced. This trellis system, although a bit different, is similar to utilizing a trellis when you're growing tomatoes. So you're putting your trellis in your pot or your garden, and you want your tomato plant to grow up this trellis so that you can harvest your tomatoes easier, but also you get better coloration and fruit size when utilizing those trellising cones. Another concept of this trellising system that's beneficial for growers is apple thinning. So for every 5 flowers that blossom on the apple tree, you actually only need 1 or maybe 2 to have a successful fruit, and that actually helps increase the size. There's better coloration, and it's actually better for the apple tree in terms of crop load. Again, this is very similar to tomato growing, where you can actually take off a few tomatoes or take off a few flowers or take off a few apples, right? And you will actually increase the size of the fruit as long as it's done in a certain time period to give these fruit that are staying on the vine or on the tree enough time for nutrient uptake, for coloration, and for fruit size. It's called the division of resources. So there's less nutrients going towards all of these fruit because there's so many. But if you take some fruit off, these nutrients are going towards these fruit and they'll actually get more resources. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you learned something from this video, and please take advantage of the growing season this year. Pick your own apple, and please pick Ontario apples.